Okay, hey everybody watching this video, this is going to be a 1500 point game between Dark Eldar and Nids. To start off, we have a 10-man warrior squad with a Dark Lance and a Cyberite. Same thing here, and they're all in Raiders with Flicker Fields and Night Shields. Same thing here. Over here we've got my Archon, Succubus, and their Trueborn. And we've got two Ravagers with Dark Lances, and my Talos Pain Engine with his twin-linked Haywire Blaster and his Chain Flails. Over here we have the Tyranids. Begin.
We have three 10-man squads of Gene Stealers with a Broodlord leading each squad.
Epic sauce.
We have the Trigon Prime.
Beast.
Basic. We have a Death Leaper. We have a old school Zonothrope subbing as a Venom Thrope. We have a Hive Tyrant with heavy Venom cannon, armored shell, and regeneration. And we have two Hive Guard, and then we have 25 Termagants with them.
Sweet. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get to deployment. We'll go ahead and roll off for mission and deployment here. Alright, so the red dice is going to be mission, blue dice deployment. Okay, 4 for deployment, 4 for mission. And we'll get back to you after deployment and when we get to turn 1. Okay, since I'm Dark Eldar and I think I'm cooler than the Tyranid, I'm going to tell you what I did first. Okay, we got deployment here. Nice little spearhead. We each get one objective. That's the mission. Nice capture and control. Got my two Ravagers up here. All the Raiders down there with my Talos. The Tyranid infiltrated two squads of Gene Stealers. One here with their Broodlord, and then one over here, back there, nasty buggers. We've got the, what is that? The Death Leaper or whatever.
Yep.
Brought my Archon down to Leadership 8. And then we've got the Hive Tyrant, Venom Thrope, and all of his little Termagants back here. It's going to be fun. And then he left his Big Nasty and a squad of Gene Stealers in reserve to do what they will when they come on. Alright, so on to turn 1. Okay, Tyranid movement was very lame. There was absolutely nothing moved except for the Death Leaper going away, and the absolute tiniest amount of shuffling, which basically included this dude over here spinning around, not moving at all, just spinning, to making sure that this dude over here was in line of sight, and he still missed. And on to turn 2.
We're supposed to do it at the end of...
Okay, so here we go, guys. End of Dark Eldar turn. All my Raiders turbo boosted over here to try to make a squad of Gene Stealers disappear. Raiders hop down off of here and threw 6 Dark Lance shots in these Gene Stealers. Hit with 4, wounded with 4, only killed 1. He passed almost all of his cover saves. The Talos moved up, and that was my turn. On to Tyranid, turn 2. Okay, top of Tyranid, turn 2. Outflanking Gene Stealers. The Death Leaper made his reserve roll, hopped back in, and whiffed. Was not in range, so he ran into cover. These Gene Stealers who are no longer in that building, ran out, did not get a surround, and assaulted my vehicle, wrecked it, and my guys popped out. That was pretty much it. The Hive Tyrant over here threw his Venom Cannon explosive round thingy into this Raider. It scattered, got a half-strength shot, and did not penetrate the armor. That was it. On to Dark Eldar turn 3. Okay, now a review of the Dark Eldar turn. My Ravagers rushed up on top of this tower and behind it to throw up a shot on the Death Leaper, who is right there. Notice the distinct absence of Death Leaper. We've got Gene Stealers that moved up, but my Talos Pain Engine rushed over with a 5-inch run to get in between that and my Raider. I forgot to hop my troops out to shoot at them, and I rushed into my shooting phase with my Ravagers, so I made a bit of a boo-boo, so I just went ahead and let that just chill there, since I messed up. There's now a distinct absence of Gene Stealers here as well. The Broodlord was the only thing left, so I fired my Dark Lance shot into him before my Warriors inside rapid fired into him, and it hit and wounded, and he died. That was the totality of the Dark Eldar's turn. Oh yeah, and the Gene Stealers wrecked my Raider. Done. Okay, Gene Stealers rushed forward. Absolutely eviscerated my Talos Pain Engine. Gene Stealers rushed forward. Did nothing.
Because they suck.
Alright, so the big nasty Trigon. Drop for my warriors. Let's actually take that leadership test right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Run away.
And they run away.
Oh my god.
But hey,
really?
guess what? Yeah. Let me see. We're running 9
they're gonna
inches.
run this way.
Yeah, they will.
So this
It's okay.
guy.
We're running like this way. So I'll move that in a second. They should be out of range of this guy, so they should be able to test to consolidate or whatever it is. Turn around, stop running. And that was pretty much it. We had some shuffling around from these guys, and that was the Tyrannid turn. On to Dark Eldar.
Oh, and
Turn
yeah, the
4.
ran away.
Here we go. This is what happened in Dark Eldar turn 4. 2 rapid-firing squads and 2 Dark Lances later, the Trigon fell. My Trueborn fired their assault weaponry into the Gene Stealers, dealt 4 wounds, charged in, wiped out the rest, and that's it. This guy tried to turbo boost out of this terrain right here and failed, immobilized himself, which then upgrades to wreck because he tried to flat out fail. And now we go on to Tyrannid turn 4. Okay, so here we go, guys. Tyrannid's assaulted. They really didn't do too much moving. Hive Guard shuffled up a bit. That was it. These Gene Stealers rushed in from over here into combat with my Trueborn. And, of course, with a Strength 6 attack that got through in my Archon, he always fails his first wound. And it's always the one that causes instant death. So, very first save he tries to make, I rolled a 1 yet again, and he's the only casualty I took. So the Gene Stealers lost by 2 and just barely passed the leadership. We're stuck in. On to Dark Eldar turn 4. That was the end of Tyrannid turn 4, by the way. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Travis is calling a tie. And Jeff, this crazy mofo, rolled to see if the game continues. Rolled a 5. Let's check out this beautiful roll right there. Yes, that is a 5. Game continues. There's a chance for me to win. Yes. My Drakon actually whiffed. He made 1 hit out of his attacks and failed to wound. But the other guys put enough wounds on him to make him fail enough armor saves on a 4+, and he died. So these guys now Furious Charge Infinite Pain for shoot unit. That's kind of pointless. All right, and that was the Tyrannid's phase. They I wrecked that Raider over there because I turbo boosted it and they glanced it into an immobilized.
And killed 4 guys.
Shot a heavy venom cannon, killed 4 guys. They stuck around. Now on to Dark Eldar, turn 5. All right, fellas and ladies, we have a tie. Dark Eldar rushed up to try and contest this objective. Made 3 out of 4 cover saves, and he rolled a 6 on a glance, wrecking this. My guys hopped out and were then wiped out in the assault by all this disgustingness, specifically this. Alright, so with my warrior squad over here holding my objective, and his gaunts over here holding his objective, that is a tie game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. Thank you. Oh yeah, and the handshake. It's awesome.